The three decks that I'm using for your love scopes are going to be the Whispers of Love by Angela Harfield and Josephine Wall. I'm also using the Tarot of Dreams deck by Cyril Marchetti and the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Also, I am separating this into three different categories, and these will be time-stamped. I am going to draw the Tarot of Dreams and the Romance Angels for as the main reading, and I will then do three different readings on that, separating it into what I'm calling super singles. And what I mean by super singles is you are not physically interacting or committed to anybody. You could be completely single where you're not thinking about anybody, you don't have any interest, there's absolutely no romance going on in your life. Or you could be super single in the fact where there is no romance taking place, but maybe you like somebody or you're still thinking about a past relationship, okay? It's just there's no real romantic activity transpiring in the physical right now. So that is the super singles category. The next category will be singles, which are for those of you who are casually dating around. There's people in your life in a romantic way, but what is different is there's no verbalized commitment to any particular individual, even if you are dating people or a very specific person, okay? There's no real commitment there yet. And then finally is going to be couples, and that speaks for itself. There is a verbalized commitment. You guys could be just starting to be in a serious relationship, or maybe you just got committed, or you could be married, you could be living together. It's just you are coupled up, and that's understood on both sides. So I'm going to segregate it that way to make it easier for everybody who's watching and to ensure that everybody, regardless of their situation, gets a message personalized to them based on your requests. So each category will be time stamped. I'm starting with the super singles first, so whatever category you fall into, go ahead and go to the description box below and click on your time stamp. Otherwise, I hope you all have a very beautiful and blessed first half of March. Take care. Hey Virgo super singles. So main message I'm getting for you guys in regarding love and romance for this first 2 weeks is I think there's somebody that you guys either really like or you miss quite a bit, okay? And I say that because you guys have the Four of Cups at the center of the reading. At the base of the reading, you have the Death card in the recent past, the Ace of Wands. In your crowning thoughts, you have the Knight of Swords, and in the near future, we have the Hermit. With the Romance Angels, we have free yourself, express your love, and give your relationship a chance. So, for some, this is you really thinking about somebody else. And this is somebody that you haven't spoken to in some time, like the relationship hasn't been maintained. Whether, I don't really get the sense that this is somebody that you seriously dated in the past, okay? This is more of somebody that you had a crush on, or you liked, or you casually dated maybe, but, or this is even somebody that you have recently noticed in the recent past, okay? So some of you are thinking about this person, and you're keeping how you feel to yourself, even though you want to communicate it and you want to express how you feel. You're not. You're keeping it to yourself for some reason. And you know, if that person, and maybe it's because you really don't know the status in their life right now, if they're dating somebody else or whatever. If if they are single, and you know that for sure, based on these cards, I really feel that you should express your interest in them, okay? You need to free yourself from the secrecy and solitary nature of how you feel and express it, because, you know, there is a chance that you and this person can move forward in some sort of romantic partnership. Okay, there's not a lot of information about the future of the relationship, but the cards are really encouraging you to express yourself to this individual if they are also single. Okay, don't keep it to yourself. Although I really feel that these first 2 weeks, if this is speaking to you, you are going to keep this information to yourself. And for some of you, it's like you're waiting for their relationship they are currently a part of to end. Like, you're not like, oh, please break up, but you definitely want to put yourself out there if they become available. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. For others of you, what I'm getting is, since this is a super single, you are bored as hell with being single as fuck. You are over it. For some, you may have had like a hookup or a one night stand in the recent past, or you met somebody that you were interested in, but it didn't really go anywhere, okay? But I just see that you're really tired and over being single. You're done with it. You really want that energy to change. And you could even be starting to get a bit pessimistic about it, okay? But what I see in the near future for you guys is still this singlehood energy. I'm sorry, I know nobody wants to hear that, but love can happen at any time, okay? You don't need a tarot reading to give you the green light go on love, but in this particular reading for you guys, I don't see a whole lot of change in your romantic situation this first 2 weeks of March, unless you fall into that category where you have feelings for somebody that you're keeping to yourself. I do see definitely a chance of something blossoming from that, from you expressing yourself. But again, I don't see you guys doing that for whatever reason. Maybe the timing just doesn't quite feel right, alright? But Spirit is saying, put yourself out there. Free yourself from the solitude, from the secret. Also, some of you, you need to free yourself from being a hermit, okay? You need to change something in your routine, in your daily life, in order for this energy to actually fully come into your experience, okay? And I see you wanting this change, but are you willing to make the change, okay? Or do you feel too set in your ways to accommodate a new relationship? Because this is the Major Arcana Hermit. This represents the Virgo energy. So this is you. This is your energy. And it is a solitude, aloneness. Some of you are in this single space because you have chosen that. You are still really hung up on a relationship that has ended, and you were hoping for a second chance or a reconciliation, but I just don't see that happening, at least not in these first 2 weeks of March. And I feel like this Free Yourself card is Spirit saying you need to free yourself from this hope and desire for this relationship to, reconcile, because it's over. And that's why you're showing us the Hermit in the near future. It's truly over. And maybe you need to express yourself to this person to have your closure you know, there could be a potential to have a friendship, but I just get, if that's what you're kind of dealing with, it's better that you're just kind of in your own space these first 2 weeks of March, okay? So let's go to the Whispers of Love card to get some advice for you guys, because this is really interesting for you super singles. I think some of you are single not because there isn't offers coming your way, it's because you're just, like I said, you're hung up on something from the past, and that's what's keeping you in this place of solitude. And you might be thinking, oh, nothing's coming my way that I'm interested in. Well, it's not that nothing's coming your way that you wouldn't be interested in. It's just you're too caught up on something else from the past that you need to free yourself from, so that you're more available vibrationally to these new opportunities of love coming into your reality, okay? So let's see what Spirit has to say. All right. Love makes the difference. Love can heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. So, really important that you are very loving to yourself, okay? And you allow yourself to heal and let go of any past heartache, past hurt, anything like that, because love makes the difference, and express your love. Some of you, if none of the above apply, this could very well be saying to you, hey, you're single because the vibe you're giving off isn't that of openness and love. You're very closed up, and you are not focused. You're not funneling enough of your energy into the bucket of romantic love. It's time to really put a focus towards love and put your own energy into that, okay? That's going to make the difference for you. So take that to heart, and even if you've been burned and you're like, I can never love again, Spirit's saying, yes, you can. You need to free yourself from that kind of thinking and open your heart back up, okay? Because that's going to heal you, and that's going to open the door for new love to come in, so that you're not single as fuck anymore, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that offered some guidance and clarity, and I truly hope that you guys have a very beautiful and blessed first half of March. Take care. Okay, Virgo singles. So for you guys, I feel as though many of you were dating somebody kind of consistently. There was no commitment, obviously, but there was somebody that you were pursuing or dating, and I think you really liked them. You wanted things to continue, or this could even be where you kind of had just like a one-night stand with them in the past, because this is your past energy, and this is telling me that this was something new of some sort, and this coming out as the Ace of Wands. This here is different readers call it different things, but this is definitely the sex card, the one-night stand card, depending on how it's aspected. So this, to me, is where you guys had a hookup, some of you, or this is indicating where you met somebody and you guys started something, but now here in the present, it's like there's nothing happening. Nothing has moved forward with that relationship. It's like it was very short-lived, or it was just a one-night stand, and then it's over, and here you are still thinking about it. Even if you have other offers coming in, you're still pretty hung up on this thing of the past, and you want to communicate with this individual. You want to express how you feel, like you want to have a relationship with them, but I really feel as though Spirit's saying you need to free yourself from that expectation, because there's really nothing there in that relationship. It just is what it is. and now it's done. Now, since this is general, this could be flipped where this is how you're feeling, you don't want it, but this person is trying to come in to you and tell you that they want more. But nonetheless, there's no viability in this relationship, and I see you guys being single these next 2 weeks of March, because we have the Hermit card here. So I don't really see a whole lot of new activity coming in these first 2 weeks of March for you guys that are single, casually dating. If anything, it's as though there's a very specific person that you're thinking about and you really want to communicate with them, but it's not happening, and you need to accept that with grace. And I think regardless of the other offers that you may have, you're like, no, that's what I really wanted, and if I can't have that, I'm just gonna kind of be alone for a minute. Okay? So, let me see. Now, for some, just like with the super singles, you could have a crush on somebody, and you are just not expressing that. You're not putting it out there for whatever reason. And if that is the case, and you feel like they're feeling you back, like there's a vibe, this is your green light go to free yourself from keeping that to yourself and finally express your affection for them, because there is a chance that you guys can move forward. I don't really feel like this is a past relationship for you guys. I feel like this, if there's any connection of the past, this is something that was very casual and light, like a one-night stand or something, or a friend, just nothing big. But for most of you, it's like a very brand new energy that somebody you just met, and you're not really putting yourself out there. You're being reserved and keeping it to yourself, even though you're really thinking about them. And for you guys, you need to express it. You need to put it out there, because they're not going to read your mind, okay? You're not, I don't think you're putting yourself out there as much as you might think you are, thinking they're going to bite and express their emotion to you. I think you are the one that's coming off as far more closed, and you need to put yourself out there. So let's take a look at the Whispers of Love for further advice for you guys, because there's definitely several different things going on in this reading for you singles, just depending. So let's see here. What further advice do you have for Virgo singles? Okay, we got speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. Okay, express your love. For those of you who need to tell somebody how you feel, that is going to make all the difference in the world, okay? And again, express yourself in a much more loving, open manner. I get that you may be closed up and rigid because you really like this person, okay? You have a lot of chemistry and passion. They might make you freeze up in their presence, but you need to become open and emotionally put yourself out there to them. I really feel like this is on you, especially if you're a male, okay? So just make yourself known and available. You don't have to, embarrass yourself or make a fool of yourself, but you can subtly put it out there much more than you have been, okay? But much like the super singles, I think you're going to hold back. I don't think you should. I think this is your green light go, but it's really up to you. So that's what I have for Virgo singles. I hope that offered some guidance and help for this first 2 weeks of March, and I hope that this first 2 weeks of March is very beautiful and blessed for you guys. Take care. Okay, so for Virgo couples, um, what I'm getting first and foremost is some of you really feel like the sexual passion in your romantic relationship has died. And I say that because what sits here at the base of the reading is this Four of Cups. This is boredom, discontentment, okay? And what sits below that is this death card, and in the recent past, we have this Ace of Wands. So this is telling me that some of you are in a relationship where there is no sex taking place. And I say that because we have the outcome here as the Hermit. Okay. And up in the crowning thought is this Knight of Swords. So this could go two ways. You could be the one where you're dissatisfied with the state of your sexual relationship and your partnership, and you want to free yourself from that, and you want to express to your partner, hey, I'm bored, let's try this, let's do that, I want the spice back in our life, because this may be putting you in a place where you don't feel like this relationship is viable going forward if there's not a revival of the sexual passion and chemistry in your relationship, okay? But before you decide to just end things, because some of you are thinking about that, you really need to express yourself and give your partner a chance, okay? Because I feel like there's a lot of investment in this relationship, and by you expressing your needs and what's missing, that's giving your relationship a chance. Now, for others of you, this goes the other way, where it's you who has lost interest in sex and you don't want it or whatever, and your partner's coming to you trying to express to you, hey, I want this back again, okay? So that's a big focus for some of you couples out there. Now, for others of you, I really do see, just with the death card here, and then free yourself, and then this Hermit sitting in the near future, I do see some of you really thinking about or actually ending your relationship because you are bored in it and there is no more sexual passion and you want that again. You don't really feel like you can go the rest of your life without that connection with another person, even if you do really love your partner, or they're telling you, hey, I need that in order to stay with you. So some of you definitely could be choosing to end your relationship this first 2 weeks of March due to this boredom, lack of sexual chemistry, passion. It could even be like you guys just don't even talk anymore. You feel like the love is gone. You guys may just be in the relationship out of convenience at this point. It's really going to play out differently for all of you. But with give your relationship a chance, really consider all aspects of everything and be honest with yourself if this relationship is salvageable, if you both start putting the energy and effort equally back into the relationship, where perhaps there can be a new spark of sexual passion. But I do see many of you just ending it because you're like, I really, no, I don't see anything moving forward for us. It's just, we're just friends at this point, or we're together for convenience. I really get that strongly. For others, there's not a whole lot more coming through for couples. I don't know, for the couples, it seems as though you're not, it's not, I don't want to say things are bad because they're not bad, but I just really feel a sense of boredom and staleness and you wanting a change or your partner wanting a change in the energy of the relationship, and you guys choosing to end it, or maybe you did just end it and now you are in this place of contemplation where you are, missing your partner, but at the same time, you need to free yourself from that because you know that it's just not viable because there's no more chemistry and passion between the two of you. Okay, so let's go to the Whispers of Love to get more information about some advice. Oh, oh, okay, well, here we go. You guys got new love. Embrace the new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. So, this here, again, there could be a revival for some of you, and this is your confirmation of that, but it only takes place if you express yourself and your partner is open to what you're expressing and you both choose to equally put energy back into the relationship. Then you can achieve this new love. Now, for others of you, it is time to just end this relationship because there is new love on the horizon. And I was kind of feeling this as I was doing the reading, but it wasn't very strong. But since this came out as the advice, some of you are in a relationship and you did meet somebody else. You may have even gone as far as to hook up with them sexually. And now that is what is causing you to really want out of your relationship and to be in a single status so that you can pursue this new opportunity and potential other opportunities. Because it's not, if this is the case, I don't see you wanting to end your relationship to get into a brand new relationship. It's more like whatever this energy was sparked something new inside of you, and you recognize the relationship that you're in is no longer viable. So you want to end it and move forward because there's a new love inside of you spiritually that was triggered by some event in the recent past that does not have to do with your current partner, okay? So for Virgo coupled up, this is very specific two ways. Either you both put all your energy and effort back into the relationship and you can achieve it, a new level of love, or it's truly time to end it and move on because there is new love on the horizon for you that is going to be far more suited to you, especially with Free Yourself here, okay? So that's what I have for a couple of Virgos. I hope that did bring some